So he hasn't been afraid to sing the praises of his sons, as we all know their basketball abilities, but he may have taken it a little too far with his latest claim to USA Today. LeVar said in his heyday, he would have killed MJ in a game of one-on-one. Charles Barkley was asked about this on Mike and Mike this morning.
Listen, I'm too old and fat to play basketball, but I'll challenge Mr. Ball to a one-on-one.
Oh, yeah.
How about that? I know I can. Hey, listen, I don't even know how old he is. I think he might be right. He's got to be around my age. But ain't no guy who averages 2 points a game can beat me one-on-one. I'm positive of that.
Okay, so obviously you know about MJ and Barkley's career. If you don't know about LeVar Ball's career, he did average 2 points per game. He played D1 hoops at Washington State, and then that's where it ends, Max. What's your reaction to his latest claim?
I love LeVar Ball, first of all. Not only does it give us something to talk about, but I like what he's done with his kids. Look, on the one hand, this is brilliant. As Jay Billis said yesterday on this show, here on First Take, he's like P.T. Barnum, right? That has to do with the big showmanship and marketing. And here we have Charles Barkley, NBA legend, challenging LeVar Ball, 2-point-a-game average at Washington, to a game of one-on-one. Washington State. He's not challenging, just anyone to a game. He's challenging LeVar Ball, Mr. Ball, as he calls him. So LeVar Ball's idea of how to market his family, his kids, his players, seems to be panning out. We talk about Lonzo Ball and LeVar Ball every day on this show. But, Stephen A., I think it's more than that. I think what this shows, because of course MJ would kill him one-on-one. That's not a contest. What this shows is LeVar Ball has a big imagination, and he's able to live in his own imagination and make some of that stuff become real. And that's the reason he doesn't limit himself or put limitations on his kids. His kids put in the work, and that's why Lonzo Ball might be the top overall draft pick in this upcoming draft. And my hat's off to him for that.
Well, you would look at it that way. I mean, the silver lining finding individual that you are. Congratulations. Bravo. For me, I'd look at it as total disrespect. So one of the 50 greatest players in the world, and the other happens to be arguably the greatest who have ever lived, but in the throes of you averaging 2 points a game, you would have killed them. Really? It's like, come on now. So once again, it could be because you want to put your name in the news. It could be because you want to do everything that you can to put your name out there.
Does he believe it?
That ain't about... Hold on, wait a minute. That ain't about him. Hell no, he don't believe that. I'm telling you, he don't believe it. Trust you me, you average 2 points a game, you don't believe it. Listen, you got to respect. Listen, think about what he says. He knows his sons are going to be great. That means he has an idea of what greatness is, and more importantly, he has an idea of the respect that it garners. And his unwillingness to show that level of respect is problematic. And then when you look at what he's saying here, clearly it's about the attention that he is garnering for himself. Because this ain't about his sons. He didn't say Lonzo or LiAngelo or LaMelo can do that. He said himself. So now we're getting down to the nitty-gritty of all of this. It's about him. It ain't just about marketing his sons. It ain't just about getting money. It's about what he couldn't do as a player and how that
doesn't this help him market his
going
sons?
to graduate itself to what he's doing. I'm just telling you what he's doing. I'm not disrespecting him, but it is what it is.
What were your thoughts when you heard that your father had said that he could have killed Michael Jordan one-on-one in his heyday? And what would you tell people who might speculate this has become a distraction?
He's been like that my whole life, so it's nothing new for me. Y'all just got a camera in front of his face now, so y'all seen it for the first time. But to be honest, he definitely thinks he can do that. I mean, he's bigger than him, so I feel that he can just back him down. That's his thinking process. So, he's never going to change just for the camera. He's been the same his whole life.